Hey, morning, guys. I thought I'd do a little something different this week and actually take you through the process of the Google Drive. That way you become a little more familiar with it, what I'm going to be asking of you guys for the next couple weeks. So bear with me. Never done a video like this. Hope you guys are safe. Hope you're making the best of this time. I know it's different. It's something that nobody has ever gone through, and so we're all in this together. So I want you to know that if you need anything at all, please feel free to email me. I'll try to get back to it at a reasonable time. Anyway, let's get started on this lesson today. We're going to be continuing on early modern history. And one of the things I wanted to show you is actually where to go on the website. Okay, so if you go to Google and you just search Coach's World History and you hit enter, you'll come up with Coach Luttrell's World History class. And you can click on that and then it brings you to my website. Okay. So obviously my computer's running a little slower than yours, but you'll go right up here, okay, to where it says World History Periods. You'll click that. We'll find it in the early modern. Now remember, I have all this stuff on here. I have links to all the crash course videos right here. I have lots and lots of infographics that are just neat things for you to be able to go and look at. Okay, I know you guys have lots of time on your hand right now. So once again, go to early modern. That's where we're at. So just click on that and then it brings you up to the early modern website. Okay, and this is where you're going to be spending the next couple days, this week especially. But you can scroll down, you'll see all this information. You'll see the links, you'll see the infographics, the videos, you know, the stuff on the slave trade from last week that we did. And then here's where we're going to be today. Key concept 4-3. We're looking at the state consolidations and imperial expansion. Now, what's going to happen during this time is these European states that we mentioned before the break are really going to start forming and really start to become legitimate powers in the world. And so we're going to look at how they're going to be able to do this, how they're going to be able to rule the way they rule, and how they treat people. And we're going to find out that, people aren't always treated the right. And we know what happens when people aren't treated well. We see rebellions and riots and revolutions. Okay, so we're getting really close to that time period in history. Okay, so here's where you're going to be spending most of your time today. Down here where it says maritime and land empires. Now, today you're going to work on the maritime empires, and then the second part of this assignment this week is going to have to do with the land empires. Now, I'm also going to throw into those land empires the Aztecs and the Inca as well. We haven't really touched base with them, and the early Mesoamerican people. And so we're going to go back and look at the Aztecs and the Inca as well, because as we know, these guys right here, the Spanish, they're going to conquer the Aztecs and the Inca. And so part of what you're going to do today is identify some of the people involved with that, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes, okay? Now, your assignment today is going to be a Google Doc that you are going to view and do vocabulary on and key IDs. And so that's going to be found on the assignment page. And then you're going to watch this video of capitalism in the Dutch East India Company, the rise and birth of capitalism with the Dutch Empire in India of the spice trade. And then you're going to click this Google Doc and you're going to do a summary like you did last time. Okay. So, back to the website. Now, when you're doing these vocabularies and key people, there are some links provided right here that you can click on. So you can actually click on this, let's say the Portuguese, we'll start with that. And that takes you to Freemanpedia. Mr. Freeman is a teacher up in West Virginia who does this website for all the AP and pre-AP classes that a lot of teachers use, and I use in particular. So you can go and you can find out and you can read about the Portuguese Empire. And then here he has some vocabulary. Now, I don't have you doing 10. I think I do 5 vocabulary for each one. But I'm also going to link to you these class notes. Now, I told you before, I've showed you. Freemanpedia sells these. I bought these, and so I will share them with my students. I'll share them with you guys through the Google Drive. Okay, but he also has, if you get real bored, the AP standards have changed this year. And so this is his old stuff that I'm linked to. But his new stuff, if you wanted to go to it, say early modern, you could also click on that, and then he's got some new really nice looking maps that you can look at. He talks about the trade routes, the transoceanic interactions that we've talked about in class before, but it looks at all the early exploration and which country is going where in the world, and really neat stuff if you got some time. But his new stuff is kind of blended in with some of the old stuff. His maps are really phenomenal. So if you got time and you want to look at it, you can go to his new stuff too, okay? So back to mine. Once again, you're going to have vocabulary for the Portuguese, the Spanish, the Dutch, the French, and the British. I'm going to include the summaries. Now, at the end of the week, you're going to take kind of an assessment just to see kind of what you've retained. Don't worry, don't freak out. I'm not holding you accountable for things that I'm not able to teach you. Okay, so what we will take some of the stuff from this website, and I'll put it together, maybe a 20-question summary kind of assessment, just to see how much you guys got out of the vocabulary and the notes from the website, as well as the reviews that I've sent you at the beginning of this section. Okay, so once again, guys, that's it for today. After you watch that video, you'll be done. Keep in mind at the bottom of this page, there are the key reviews. So this is the really important stuff from the early modern period. So you guys have access to that as well. And then at the bottom, don't forget, if you get a little bored and you got some time, throw in one of these videos. These are all about the things that we're going to be talking about. You know, some of the things we have talked about. There's a video on Henry VIII. There's these engineering and empire videos right here. Now they're kind of long, but they are really good videos. Okay, we've got the British. This is one on Da Vinci. We got some on the Reformation. There are videos, guys, that I've linked that are involved with what we're talking about that are really neat. And then some of these videos we're going to be getting into in the second part, the land empires of the early modern time. And there's another page that's got 4 or 5 more videos added to it. So, guys, that's it. I know it sounds like a lot. I know it seems like a lot. I miss you guys. I wish you guys... if we could have a classroom over Google Meet, that'd be really cool too. But you guys stay safe, enjoy company with your family, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye now.